How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I have thought about this for a little bit, and I think I'm going to go ahead and just do a maybe a daily vlog or something. Just show you guys a little bit of what I do and go through on the daily basis and stuff like that. We'll see how it goes. I don't know how long it'll carry on, but that's what I got planned to do for the future. Get some kind of content out every single day. Maybe just show you what I got going on my daily jobs and such like that, okay? So what I'm doing right now is, this is a set of steps I just finished up. This was no fun at all doing this. You can see this column was there, so I had to literally cut around it, place it down over top of that column in order to get it there, because these tracks, let's see here if I got any left. The tracks for the laminate was no fun at all. I'll show you what trim pieces I was using. So these are here. These are plastic tracks. I did not use them, but these little 5-in-1 deals is what I was using for the stair nosings. And they actually came with a metal track that they snapped into, and they set on the steps just like that right there. So those were no fun. I had to miter them all on a 45. Place the tracks. The customers had the risers on there prior to, and they actually went all the way down. I can't really see. They went all the way down to here, the risers did, so I had to cut them out. That was down below the tread. I had to cut the risers out, put new risers on so I could put them on top of the flooring. So that wasn't very fun. This whole set of steps here was absolutely no fun to do. I did full spread everything. Everything is full spread with a polyurethane based adhesive. So you can see where they already had them on there, and it pulls some caulking and stuff like that off. So this is a new build, so there's definitely more touch up to do here. But if you guys ever get the opportunity to work with the Mohawk 5-in-1 trim pieces, by all means, don't mess with them. They're no fun. I'll show you exactly what they are right there. That's the brand of them. And a lot of these, all these right here were defective. That was no good. So looky here. You can see the finish didn't even come all the way to the edge of that. And that's the part that shows that is visible on the step. So had a lot of problems like that. And pieces were just busted straight out of the box. How that's coming apart. That's the part that snaps into the track. And also, so the track snaps in here and here. I filled this up with a construction adhesive called Whack-All. I'll show you what it looks like. And then right here, where the laminate tongue fits right in that track, right there, in the top track, I filled that top track up with Type Bond 2 wood glue. So, and on another thought, I'm here doing a whole bunch of repair work. So whoever done this is the construction adhesive that I use now, since Ardex construction adhesive is no more. But whoever did this did not undercut the brick. They simply cut it off and left gaps all around the brick and everything like that. So what I'm doing, you can see over here what I'm doing. I've taken the floor out everywhere I've had to in order to get the brick undercut, and then I am fitting it back in like that. So I did this section over here, which in order to do this, I took out from about here straight down a couple rows this way of the column. That whole section here was took out, undercut that, and fit everything back in. And the same thing right over here on the brick around the fireplace. I just kind of staggered it out. What all I had to take out, I did, just to get that cut and put back in there. And again, I'm doing the same thing right here. So there's actually quite a few more places in here that has got to be repaired. I think there's some short places where they cut them short. Oh, this right here, this is gap is just coming all apart. I still have to repair that. I've got to get that fixed. And I think there's something, maybe not, it might be in the other room. There's another bedroom where it's short, quite a few pieces. Oh, and right here, so they took and installed the flooring with the pocket doors pushed back in the wall. Now they cannot get the pocket doors open. So something's gonna have to be done with that. And let's see what happens back here. I hope that this audio turns out good. I got my Bluetooth Dr. Dre beats in my ears, so, whoops, went the wrong way. I didn't think about turning that off while I had this on. Anyway, right here, whenever they put the trim, whenever they push it tight, you get quite a bit of short places here, right along the wall. Whenever it's going to be nailed on, it's going to be short. So what I'll do here, probably take up a few feet from that wall back, replace these end boards, install this part back. I may not have to come all the way over here to the doorway to do that, but we'll see. I hope not. I hope I can just take out a few boards right here and fix it. So we'll see what happens. By the way, I wanted to point out about using the Cool Glide right there with some LVP tape to replace this. It definitely makes it easier than any way I've ever done it before. In the past, I still use the wood glue. And by the way, this is the type of wood glue I use, is the Type Bond 2 right there. I've always had good success with this. I've never had an issue with it ever during my woodworking or anything like that. So always have really good luck with this. So I never change. But anyway, places where I do have to, like here, I had to take off this little lip on this board right here. Now, because of that, I have some seam tape right here on this end. So once I get the board in there, I pull it in and I'll heat up this spot right here. And now those are going to be joined together. The Cool Glide is phenomenal, just phenomenal for board replacements and such like that, especially in a floating floor. Just fabulous. If you don't have one, definitely go out and get you one, okay? Okay, so it is, I think about 10 after 5. Let's see here. Yeah, 5:11, and just pulled up to the house, and I have already met the wife and had supper at a restaurant, and am here at home to enjoy the rest of my afternoon with the wife and grandkids. Got to make time and do what's best. Uh-oh, somebody dropped their drink right there on the ground. Right there, one of the kids dropped their strawberry drink. Anyway, wanted to point this out really fast. I've been talking about getting things ready for 2022. This is the new addition right here to Floors by Southern Boys. That's going to be my vehicle that I get wrapped up with vinyl, get my logos and stuff on it, and I will be going to clients' homes and doing in-house shopping, as I talked about in a couple videos ago. So we are definitely making progress, moving forward with the plans, and Lord willing, everything will be ready to go in a few more months. So definitely setting that goal out there in front of us, walking to go get it, okay? I'm trusting that you guys are doing the same. Set your 2022 goal out there. Don't lose sight of it. Set it out there. Walk toward it step by step by step. At the end of the year, you're going to be there. You're going to be happy, okay? Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, FBSB's out.